Today, we're building a web API with FastAPI, and we're going to do it super fast.
So how fast can you really go from zero to a live working API? With FastAPI, it's crazy fast. We're talking just a few lines of Python. All right, first step. Just write this simple code into a file called main.py. Step 2, pop open your terminal and run this one single command. That's it. And boom, just like that, your server is live on your local machine. Now check your browser at that address. You'll see this JSON response. It's working! But that's just the start. Here's where the real magic happens, something developers love. Just add /docs to the URL. You instantly get full interactive API docs. And that's not all. You actually get a second style of documentation totally free.
You get both Swagger and ReDoc UIs. This is an absolute game changer for collaboration.
Okay, so how does FastAPI do all this automatically? What's the secret?
It all comes down to a standard called OpenAPI. FastAPI handles it for you.
OpenAPI is based on something called a schema. Think of it as a blueprint.
So OpenAPI is just the formal standard for writing that blueprint for your API.
And that schema is what powers your docs. It can even generate client code automatically.
So let's take a quick look at the code we wrote and see how it works.
It's basically 4 steps. Import FastAPI, create an app, define a path, and return stuff.
The real key here is this line. It's called a pass operation decorator.
Think of it like this. It tells FastAPI the function below handles GET requests. And that function right there, that's what actually runs and returns your content.
Okay, ready to share this with the world? Well, deploying is just as easy.
You can use one command to deploy with FastAPI Cloud.
Or use any other provider.
So let's recap. You write a tiny bit of code, run the server, and get a live API with AutoDocs. So if you can get a fully documented API this fast, what will you build next?